Hey friends, welcome to the Nook. This is Mika, and today we're going to be building a microhome in The Sims 4. So if you don't know it yet, microhome means we only have to work on 32 tiles, and if you're a builder, 32 tiles is a very small space. And yeah, it's quite challenging to build this one, but I managed to fit in a bedroom, a living area, a kitchen, a bathroom of course, and the main feature of the build, there's going to be a walk-in closet as well. So we have to create a walk-in closet for Barbie. So this was actually a request from one of my subscribers, and she specifically wanted to have she specifically wanted me to create a microhome for Barbie with a walk-in closet. And at first I was doubting myself if I could really make it work, but I'm happy how it turned out. So I can't wait for you guys to see it. It turned out so cool. It's not a huge closet, it's nothing special either, but it's just that I'm really glad that I managed to work it out. Because of the floor plan, the floor plan looks different, and yeah, I was just actually playing around with the floor plan and I managed to come up with this layout. And yes, so I'm really happy how it turned out. So please do stick around and wait for the, stick around until the end so you can see the final output of this build. But what else? She also requested that Barbie should be a designer. So I've added in a few items from the Dream Home Decorator game pack. And you can actually fit in 2 Sims here if you do have double, bunk beds. So you can fit in 2 bunk beds here. And yeah, you can easily manage to fit in, 2 Sims in here, or 2 Barbies. So I think that's an idea, but I've created this home for only 1 Sim, so there's going to be 1 bed only. But yeah, as I've said before, you can also place 2, 1 bunk bed here, and so you can fit in 2 Sims. And what else? Yep, it's going to be. We're also building it on a 30 by 20 lot in Newcrest, and Newcrest is the world that came in with the base games. It's a base game world. Everybody has it. Everybody owns it. And the reason for building a small home in such a huge lot is because we're going to be placing a swimming pool later on in this build. Barbie needs to have a swimming pool, so let's give her a swimming pool. And I just remember when I was a child, or back then when we were playing Barbie, we usually play Barbie in a swimming pool. And we don't have a swimming pool, we only have an inflated one. But yeah, we always play around with Barbie in the swimming pool, and I think that brings back my childhood. So Barbie was such a popular doll back then. I'm not sure if they're still popular among kids nowadays, but in my day, wow, in my day, that's a huge word for me. So I feel old, but when I was a child, Barbie was such a popular doll, and everyone has Barbie. And she was the ideal female, I think. But nowadays we're getting progressive, and we're more accepting to all shapes and sizes and colors as well. So I'm really glad that Barbie is also being progressive, because I think back then Barbie was the ideal skinny, tall, white, blonde, and but I'm just glad that they are, the creators are being flexible and they are being inclusive as well. So yes. Now we're building the swimming pool, and it's going to be heart-shaped, and I'm really ecstatic. I mean, it turned out so cute, and I matched it up with these tiles from base game, and I think that this is going to be the tiles as well of the kitchen. And yep, this other tile is from base game as well, and it's all pink. I think there's a lot of pink swatches in base game, so it wasn't difficult. I think I used a lot of base game items as well. But yeah, we're building the pool area. There's going to be a lounge chair. I'm going to be placing a griller as well. So I think this home, it's such a nice home for, gathering people, or inviting people for party. This could easily be a place for pool party events if you want to download this build. So I think it's like I can imagine that it's going to be it can function as a bachelorette place, or yeah, you can just redecorate the place, make it like a party area, and it can pass as a bachelorette place where your Sims can just celebrate. I'm not sure if we do have that type of event in The Sims 4, where you can not create, but oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. Where you can create a social gathering for a bachelorette in The Sims 4. I'm not sure if that's a thing, but I think we can make it happen if there's a mod in your game. So but I haven't explored mods actually, and I'm only building what we have in the game. So yeah, and now I'm placing this lounge chairs, and it has flamingo prints on it, and I think it was so cute. When I was I'm filtering the build-in by options with only pink swatches on it, and I found this lounge chairs with flamingos. There's another one actually with kiss marks, but I think flamingos are fitting to this build. I think it's suitable for a Barbie build. I can remember having a flamingo pattern when I was playing Barbie back then, and yeah, so I was so glad I found that swatch. And now we're decorating the pool area. I'm just adding these trains from Get Together. I'm adding, of course, a ladder, and this floaty that I got just today. Steam was actually on sale, and I managed to get the Island Living expansion pack as well as the Get Together. I know they are very old packs, but they have really great build-in buy options. So I was when I was contemplating what should I buy, I actually wanted to buy the Horse Ranch pack because of all of the rustic items that we can get there. And one is the Solani, the Island Living, the Get to Work, and I also want to get the outdoor what's that called? The Outdoor Retreat game pack. But I ended up just buying the Island Living and the Get to Work. So that's why I was so happy I get to get more items in the game. So I do have limited packs. I don't own all of the game packs, stuff packs, and expansion packs. They can get quite expensive if I purchase them all. So I do buy them from time to time when there's a sale on Steam. So Yes, I think we're already done with the exterior and we're moving on to the interior as well. So this is going to be the kitchen area. It's very small, so yeah, because we only have a really tiny space to work on. And I understand it's not the conventional type, or it's not the usual placement of a kitchen, because it's the entryway, but we have to work on this way, if I want to fit in all of the rooms that I've mentioned earlier. Oh, and by the way, guys, this is the shelf there. I'm going to remove that because when I was play testing the game, my sim couldn't cook or couldn't prepare meal and on that counter, so I have to replace that with a hanging dish rack, and I've placed an LED or a neon sign on the wall there as well. You will be able to see that later on the screenshots at the end of this video. I also removed those tissue roll and the cooking utensils because it's just not working. So yeah. And yeah, this is the kitchen. It's such cute. So the tiles that I used in the swimming pool, I used that here as well, and I just added a bread container on top of the fridge. And it's really hot pink. The color is hot pink, and yeah, I think it turned out really great. So all of the items here is going to be pink. I will be including a teal color as well. The couch will be changed to teal later, so that's not the final color. But there's going to be a coat rack here from base game, and here I will be placing a lot of base game books. Of course, we have to add that philodendron from the new kit, and the skyline miniatures from Growing Together, and the candle is from bathroom clutter kit. Yes. And I've placed this center table, which I sized down because it's too huge. This is from Cats and Dogs, and I really like this center table. It's very rustic. It can fit in a rustic build, a modern build, and just in general you can use it. And yeah, you can see on the clutter on the table, I've placed a lot of Dream Home Decorator items because she wanted, my subscriber wanted to have like pieces of paper she can write down with, or like magazines to look up design inspiration, and so that's why I placed that there. I also added a mug just because if she wants to drink tea or coffee. But I actually didn't place any coffee or tea appliances in the build. But yeah, it's just a nice detail to add here. And this is going to be the bedroom area. So it's an open area, bedroom, living, open area. And I just added a bunch of clutters here. That's going to be a salt lamp, and I added this bathroom clutter. I just imagine that Barbie needs to have skincare routine at night, so I've placed like those bathroom clutters there. And of course, like those the box on the end table, I think that's going to be like a jewelry box or something. Yes. And oh yeah, I almost forgot that I've added a workstation here as well, because if Barbie is going to be a designer, of course there's going to be a lot of research, talking to clients, so she needs to have a laptop. So there's going to be a lamp, a bookcase, and I added this teddy bear as well because I think, okay, to tell you the truth, guys, my subscriber is my sister. So I keep saying my subscriber because she doesn't want to reveal her identity, but we're actually not revealing her identity. But yeah, she's my sister and she's a designer. She wanted a Barbie home, and I've placed a teddy bear there because she owns this teddy bear that she got as a kid, and she never let go. I think it's been with us for, how old is she? For 26 years. no, not 26, because probably like 22 years. And yeah, she's been holding on to that. That's her comfort teddy bear, so that's why I've added that touch here. And yeah, this is the walk-in closet. It's going to be a teal color. You know, I think it contrasts well to the color of the wall. You know, the color of the cabinets and the wall, I think it's matching. You know, it just matches the entire build. And it was difficult for me to build here because, you know, there is a lot of my view was blocked by the door. Okay, I got that one out. But at the bottom of the shelf, there's going to be a storage area for the shoes, and I just added some clutter area on top of the cabinets. Like there's going to be a laundry, like items from probably boxes from, you know, one of her designs. And yeah, this is going to be the vanity area, so you know, your sim can just freshen up here. And yeah, I've added in some jewelry, some makeup, skincare products, nail polish, all the things a girl needs. And there's, of course, there has to be a full-size mirror, so I just imagine that, you know, your sim can do selfies here, so I've added that there. And we're currently at the end of the build. Wow, time flies so fast. But yep, this is going to be the bathroom, and it's just going to be a simple one. But end credits, I would like to just thank you guys for hanging out with me here in the Nook. And if you liked what you saw and just please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. You know, I would love to have you back. So until next time, guys. Bye!